The Lutheran understanding of marriage is that it belongs to the state and not to the church. In Article 2829 of the Augsburg Confession, Melanchthon teaches that the power and jurisdiction of bishops over marriage is only by human right, and that where bishops fail, the power reverts to the state. This understanding about marriage stems from two teachings. One is that the approval and acknowledgement of marriage is the responsibility of the parents, not the church, and the other is that the government is an extension of the office of parent. In the book of Genesis, it was the parents who arranged marriages and made the official declaration that a couple was now pronounced married. In the ancient world, before the days of marriage certificates and the legal paperwork, it was the parents and the families that declared a marriage to be official. A rabbi or a priest may conduct the ceremony and the church blessing, but the legal recognition of marriage was the duty of the parents and the wider family community. These days, some Christians claim to be married in the eyes of God and not in the eyes of the state. But such a concept is foreign to Scripture. In John 4, Jesus, who is God, speaks with a Samaritan woman who is currently cohabitating with a man. Jesus declares to her that the man that she is now with is not her husband. Thus, she is not married in the eyes of God. Scripturally speaking, marriage requires public acknowledgement. Therefore, in order to be married in the eyes of God, one must also be married in the eyes of the state. Now, of course, there is always the exception to the rule, and that is where the government is wicked and where the Christian must obey God rather than man. For example, if the government outlawed interracial marriage, the Bible does not prohibit interracial marriage, and it is not a sin to belong to a different ethnicity. Therefore, in such a case, Christians could marry in spite of the governmental laws. However, in this case, the duty to declare the marriage official would revert back to the responsibility of the parents.